I'm Jackson Nelms here with Coach K, the head softball coach. Coach K, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Jackson. You?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Today we're doing an interview for preseason, so we're going to get to know the team a little bit better, get to know you and your coaching staff a little bit better. I'm just going to jump straight into the questions. Coming off a season where you would only return 6 players, it looked like you were a pretty busy man when it comes to recruiting. How are you hoping the new players will add to the team this year?
Jackson, lucky to have been doing this for 23 years and to have such great friendships and relationships with coaches across the country. That out of 19 new kids, we brought in 9 from different states, or 9 from 9 different states. But we have good depth. We brought some great talent, and we have the ability to really grow some young kids because we have 12 freshmen. So it's going to be exciting.
Oh yeah, I understand that, especially with bringing in new faces to the program. And speaking of new faces, to add to your outfield, you have and with Chelsea Kurtz in there, um, with a Gold Glove and a first team All KCAC. What changes can we expect to see alongside of her?
Well, we've got some young outfielders as well as we've got some great middle infielders that can play both positions. But we built some depth in the outfield, having lost a couple strong players with Emily Walton and Kennedy Myers. So we've got to grow them a little bit, but there are a couple kids that I think can really help us stabilize early in the season, and then there's a few of those outfielders that I think can grow into position players for us out there after they get a few innings under their belt. But I think we'll be very strong in the outfield.
Oh yeah. And then another key difference this season is now that you have some experience returning in the circle, including second team All KCAC Peyton Walter. How do you see the staff going to give you more of an edge this season?
Jackson, last year we came into this with 3 pitchers, Katie Cook being new to the program, but both Sam and Peyton neither had much innings under their belt, having been behind 2 other pitchers that had all the innings. So we're very excited about the fact that we have 3 returning pitchers that got quality experience against quality opponents, and we added a junior transfer pitcher to help us and a couple of freshmen. But I think our staff is very solid. We have great offsets for what we need to do. It's always going to come down to whether or not they control the controllables, which is get ahead, walks, keep the ball in the ballpark, and let their defense make plays. But I really believe we have a very solid staff.
Oh yeah. And then now to the lineup. You graduated 2 great bats in the lineup. What should we expect when it comes to the power spots in the 3, 4, 5 spots of the lineup?
So we had some great transfers come our direction when it came to getting some kids with experience. We put some bats together that I think will supplement what we've been doing in the past couple of years, which is using our speed. But you got to be able to have some kids that can wreak some havoc on the other team when they make some mistakes pitching. So when you look at some of the kids that we brought in with our middle of the order, I think we have 4, 5, 6 kids that could be in the 3, 4, 5, 6 on a regular basis. But to return Katie Wentworth as a first team all conference, and she'll get some work in there with Brooke Bellflower and Kazem Wood and a few others. So we've got some good sticks. I just think what it's going to take for us is some early season experience, facing good pitching, and understanding the importance of what our focus is, which is stay balanced in the box and keep our hands loose.
Oh yeah. And you were talking about the early season competition. And in the early season, you face several top 25 teams. What's the mindset you're going to have in going into that early tough competition?
We did it a little bit last year as well, going down to Gulf Shores and seeing some great teams in a good tournament. It's our focus that every time you start a year, you're trying to win the conference championship outright and get a bid to nationals. And to do that, to me, you face more than enough teams that would match anything that you might face in conference play. So, we're going to see some good teams in the tournament we're hosting February the 18th, 19th. We open up at home against Evangel and William Penn on 10th and 11th. They're quality opponents. But you're right. Seeing a Columbia College at some point, and then going down to Florida to see Southeastern and Coastal Georgia, as well as Webber International, 3 teams that really are very good teams in the Sun Conference. So we're going to be battle tested before we get to conference play, and we're excited about the challenge.
Oh yeah. And that's all the questions I have for you right now.
I give a shout out to our new coaching staff because Mike McFarland came to us, local Kansas City product, who helped the Royals for 9 years as a starting catcher and played with the Red Sox, Oakland A's. He'll be our hitting coach and catching coach. And then Alden Wildy came in as our new pitching coach, and she's local from Johnson County as well as having gone to KU. But the two of them really, as volunteer assistants, are huge factors for our coaching staff. And then Mimi Maggard coming in from Lake Wales and having played at Weber and Nashville with the World Series last year as our new graduate assistant and infielder coach. We're just fortunate to have three tremendous pieces of the puzzle on our coaching staff to go along with our 19 new. So the season has a lot of great things ahead of us, but as far as teaching goes, I think we have some great tools.
Oh yeah, and that was actually going to be my final question I was going to ask. But seeing as you have such a broad coaching staff now, I feel like as a viewer, we're going to get a lot of good ball this year. So.
Well, you hope that's you can put all the talent together you want
Oh, yeah.
to. The difference will be can kids come together and play as a team? Can they understand their roles? Can they step off the bench in great situations and contribute? Because I think that's just an important factor when you have great depth. But I think we have some great tools. The difference will be can we sustain what we need to do early in the year, get some wins against teams that maybe we weren't supposed to, so we can build confidence going into conference play against some great teams in our conference.
Oh yeah. Well, Coach, I'm excited to watch you play this year. I'm excited to watch the team, and good luck to you this year. And
Jackson, we'll be excited to have you on the broadcast or on the post-game show or whatever it takes. I'm sure you'll contribute in a lot of different ways.
yes, sir, I will.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yep. And that's the Eagles interview show with Coach K. Coach K, I hope you have a good day.
Thanks so much, Jackson.
Yep. Good luck this season.
Yeah, bye.